Hey guys, so today my friend Kirsten and I came and visited a small town in Florida called Arcadia. It has lots of antique shops and specialty stores, so let's go see what we can find flea market style.
Arcadia, Florida is a historic city in Desota County. It's located in the heart of Southwest Florida. It's known for its old Florida charm. The city features a prominent historic downtown district with antique shops and boutiques, alongside a vibrant agriculture community characterized by citrus groves and cattle ranches. Key attractions include the Arcadia All-Florida Championship Rodeo, the oldest in the state, and opportunities for outdoor adventures like fossil hunting and canoeing along the Peace River. Driving into this little town did have such an old Florida feel. There was so much historic charm. The Arcadia Historic District, which is listed in the National Register for Historic Places, showcases historic buildings and provides a glimpse into the past. I have no idea what this beautiful building was used for, but I can only imagine. And here's some snapshots of our day. This is Sweet Magnolia's ice cream shop, Wheeler's Cafe, the Yellow Deli. There's tons of antique shops, including this one, Corey's Antiques. I just like this sign on this window, always growing, the Old Opera House, Mary Margaret's Tea, and the rodeo that's coming October 18th and 19th. There were two things that I was on the lookout for this day. I wanted some type of pegboard old farmhouse hooks for the wall, something like these here in the photo. And I'd like an old antique wooden bench to put at the bottom of my bed. I want to give my bedroom a mini makeover, and I thought this would be a great place to sit to put on shoes. Let's take a look inside one of these antique shops. I'm not a lover for antique stores, but I do like walking through every once in a while. I don't know, for me personally, there's just a little bit of mystery and creepy vibes. See that doll face? That's what I'm saying. But there's also something nostalgic about it. It's a place that you could just walk and reminisce. So many times in the day, Kirsten and I said, "Oh, I remember this from my grandma's house." Or, "I had one of these when I was a little girl." They had store after store of antiques and collectibles in the downtown district. You really never know what you are going to find. It's like a treasure hunt. A little bit of old, a little bit of new. Stepping into each store was like stepping into a whole new era. Each store was so unique and gave off its own vibes. It actually did take my mind a little bit to wrap itself around the new vibes of the new store. If you're into pink, frilly, and lace, this is your place. It was so fun and magical, filled with tons of whimsy and romance. I absolutely love this place. A little bit of granny chic, shabby chic, all the cottage feels, and a whole lot of Victorian. We talked to the owner of this sweet shop, and she has been in Arcadia for 23 years. I asked her, "So you've survived in Arcadia?" And she said, "Well, it's kind of just a hobby." And this shot was really, really sweet. There was a mother there working for her daughter, and she said that her daughter has an eclectic style. She's so creative and she just can't figure out what she really loves, so she loves it all. As I was making my way through the clothing section, I came back and I noticed that there was a dressing room to the left. And then I saw jewelry, and then I saw a salon in the back of the store. And I asked the mother, "Does she really do hair?" And she said, "Yeah, she does. She does it all." And then the dressing room and the waiting area was to the side so that people could try on their clothes. And check out that gold mirror. Isn't that amazing? And the little retro fridge, I just couldn't get over it. It really was an eclectic place. She told me the story of these walls. I thought that it was just a peeling technique that maybe they did on purpose. But she told me that during the hurricane last year, the water came in through the roof and ran down the walls. The walls had all been pink. And she said the landlord would not come in time, so she asked if they could just go ahead and peel off the bubbling spots of the pink paint. And when they did that, this beautiful plaster of layered paints was exposed. I thought it looked so purposeful, but it's just an example of how sometimes those misfortunes and mistakes in life paint this beautiful tapestry that was unintended. And here's a few more snapshots of our day in front of the Florida Farmhouse Coffee Shop. I thought this was cute on the bathroom door. This was inside the coffee shop. They had these amazing architectural windows. And here was outside again. And this little guy was sitting in the window. And this was a courtyard off the side of the coffee shop where if you wanted to sit outside. Here's Kirsten doing a little chalk art on the sidewalk. This was a farm-style store where all the cowboys come to get their hats and all their rodeo gear. And our last stop was this sweet little coffee shop, Florida Farmhouse Coffee. I love the natural light that comes in this building through those beautiful architectural windows. And the high, soaring ceilings just made this place bright and airy. The beautiful textures and the muted, earthy tones, their beautiful plants. See there what they did with those shutters? And they have their plants up high to get all of that natural light. They had homemade baked goods and specialty drinks. Everything was just so thought out and intentional. There's more beautiful windows and beautiful plants. This door here leads out to the outdoor courtyard. Has the iron gates that close in the evenings. And this town loved the color pink. This was inside the bathroom. All these botanical prints. And here's our last snapshots inside the coffee shop. Kirsten and I both got London fogs. It was the best I've had since here in Florida. And all the fall vibes led me to get a hot drink, forgetting I was still in Florida. So as soon as we got to Aldi, I found a cool place to sit. I never did find the bench or the wooden coat hanger that I was looking for, but here is my Arcadia haul. I actually didn't get anything from downtown Arcadia except the coffee and lunch. We visited a sweet little lunch spot that had such unique character called My Shelley's. Everything here I actually got from Goodwill, Habitat for Humanity, or Aldi's. Thank you all for watching and coming along to Arcadia with us via video. If you ever get to Florida, stop on by. I'm sure the shop owners would truly appreciate your patronage. If you could please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel so that you never miss an episode, and share it with a friend. Until next week, bye.